Welcome to From the Chat Podcast, episode to be determined. I'm Christian. I got Steven and John.
Steven, a.k.a.
go ahead.
4 W's, you
Go
feel me?
ahead.
Go ahead. John, what's your a.k.a. this week?
Yo,
undefeated. I'm gonna step back. Go ahead.
My man's going back to Texas with 4 L's.
Long ass
Yo,
ride.
how does it feel to not win a game?
The only person with 4 L's here is
You?
Nah. John's about 4 L's in, I think.
Hey, yo.
I picked it up a little late.
That's
Nah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to get into the basketball right now.
All right.
I don't want to get into the basketball right now. I think we should address maybe all that you see here, right?
Shout out Theme Queens. We're the theme princess today, you feel me?
We're the theme what? We're the theme what?
Princess.
Oh, okay. I think I said princess.
No, princess. They hooked us up today, you feel me?
Yeah. So 100%.
Okay.
Shout out to Theme Queens. As you can see, it looks a little different today. Sounds
Dope.
a little different today, and it's gonna be shot a little different today. Shout out S Generation
Studios. He hooked us
for
up
the
with
hookup,
the
100%.
with the video.
Gang. I just had a birthday.
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, yo. Happy birthday, yo.
Happy birthday, my boy.
32?
I just had a birthday. Feels like it. I just had a birthday.
You
I
turned 19?
turned 26.
Lost your virginity?
When I turned 26?
No, at 19.
When did y'all lose your virginity? Oh no. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it.
Yo.
We'll loosen up, and then we'll get there. No.
5 minutes in.
Yeah, I know.
Loud,
I know.
man.
We'll loosen up, and then we'll get there.
Alright.
But I just had a birthday. I just turned 26. I
How you
think
feel?
I feel good. It's for another day.
You feel gayer?
Gayer?
Yeah.
When I'm around you.
Who?
Y'all.
Okay.
Y'all. Do you remember when Rosario? When we were here watching the Conor versus Dustin Poirier,
What'd she say?
and you walked by and I like pump fake to your butt. Rosario looked at me. She was like, "Oh, all of y'all like that?" She was like,
Wait. The problem with that is that what does that mean about Koi?
I know. Wait, you think Koi's listening this deep in?
Nah, he's not this far in.
He's not listening this
Koi
far in.
listens to the first 2 minutes. We're here in front of him, but he's not
He
Yeah,
only
I
listens to the intros like I count.
He
He's not
has,
listening no more.
he has his AirPods on right now. But yeah, so I just had 26 birthday. I've been joking around about like I'm 26 and I'm trying to get into that age where
Your back hurts.
my back's been hurting, but I'm trying to get into that age where you're supposed to start getting married and having kids, right? Traditionally, I guess, right? If not by this age, a lot of people already have kids. My boy, a lot of people are married or engaged.
I don't see
Is
it.
anybody in here married or engaged?
Is anybody?
Hey, my boy.
Okay, the
That's my
videographer.
boy. Married,
Congratulations.
engaged.
Congratulations.
So I want to talk about that.
Nah, go ahead.
Steven, what do you think about marriage?
What do I think about marriage? I think it's I would do it.
You say
I would do it, but like, what else?
Do you care about?
He said,
marriage?
"Fuck it."
Do I care about it?
Yeah. Like what marriage is like.
Not so much the paperwork, but I'm definitely down to like have the giant party with my family and shit like that.
Okay,
That's
hold
so
on.
much is more like-
Go back.
Just have a birthday party.
Go back. Yeah.
No.
Go back. So what is marriage? I think we should start there, and then.
What is marriage?
Yeah, what is marriage? To you.
I don't know. What? What are you saying? Nah, I don't know. Like I said, to me it's more like the giant party and everyone coming together. You feel me? But like the whole paperwork shit, I don't really give a fuck about that.
Okay, so marriage to you is about the party, everybody coming together. So he hasn't mentioned the other person in the marriage.
Yeah.
But okay. So
The fuck am I supposed to say about
I
them?
give
like?
it about 3 months.
you heard him? The conversation about marriage, and he said, "What the fuck am I supposed to say about the other person?" Okay, John, how about you? What do you think?
Yeah, here we go.
Be honest, be open.
His seat, look at it, it's hot.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
hot.
on fire right now. No cap.
Just be honest.
I don't believe in marriage.
You don't believe a lot of people feel like that they don't believe in marriage. But why do you specifically
It's just
don't?
a title.
What do you mean?
But yeah, that's why I said I'm down
It's
to
just
like
a
for the
title.
party and shit like that. But the whole fucking government shit, I don't really give a fuck about
For
it.
the title, I get it.
It's not a title. It's
The
just
party is the title.
That's not true. The government
You
part
could
is the
have
title.
any party
No.
where your family.
The
whenever.
government part is the title.
Literally could have a barbecue any Saturday where your family and it's the same thing.
That's not true at all. Cause keep it a buck. Whenever I talk to my mom about you and like your girl or whatever, she's like, "Oh, that's his wife," and I'm like, "Nah, it's his girlfriend." And she's like, "Nah, it's his wife."
She bugging.
But nah, I feel her on that because I don't think your wife is whatever paperwork you signed together.
Exactly.
Right. That's why a lot of states have that. Like, if y'all been living together for 7 years.
Let's
Like,
talk about the military, right? Let's talk about their marriage.
Why we changing the subject?
yo, you see him? You see him? John segues. No. We staying here, bro. We staying here. So a lot of states, if you live together for X amount of time, they consider you. I don't know what the term is, but they consider you.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah,
I
they
thought it
can
was 5.
7.
7?
They can.
Someone
law, there
in
you
the
go.
audience said 7.
The audience. The common law. So it's common law marriage. Common law marriage. So
Sounds
y'all
good.
been living together for 7 years. Y'all together,
Yeah.
right? So that's the title. You don't believe in the paperwork part of it.
Yeah.
Telling the government like, "Well, I'm married to this person."
Fuck
Boy,
the
that boy don't
government.
even have a credit card.
I don't understand. Like,
Okay.
That boy's off the grid, bro.
Yeah,
bro, I don't
saying.
understand that
He got-
perspective where
He got an address, but he off the grid, low key.
God, he got a
Got
phone.
T-Mobile.
He got a phone on Instagram every day and shit.
T-Mobile,
But
my
he off the
information.
grid. Like,
Yeah, my social and everything.
I never understood that perspective of like, I don't want to sign paperwork because I don't want the government involved, but the government is involved in every other part.
I
of
mean,
your
For
life.
you.
it changes like your tax brackets and shit like that. No,
It's a bonus to get married. Just
Is it
like
really?
just like having kids.
do I get a Camaro?
If you're in the military, you get a Camaro, 100%. Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we did.
We talked about that.
I think it was literally the last episode before this.
So we're into the military marriage. That's what we're
Yo,
into.
military marriage is fake, yo.
There's a lot of guys out there who
Hey,
I know.
man.
Yo,
Hey, man.
Bruh, listen.
Hey man, get
I
that
know-
paper, bro.
Bro, I know a lot of guys in
Get
the
that
military
paper.
too that married because of the bonuses that you get. Because of the
Yeah, this isn't
whatever
even
that
on
come
the
out.
fucking like itinerary, bro.
It's potential.
Bro, what you said?
Potential.
Bro, it's okay. We'll get to it, whatever that is. We'll get to it when we get to it. But oh boy. Yeah, so I know a lot of dudes. You say a lot of dudes that get married in the military are for what?
The bonuses, the paychecks, the living
Mhm.
off the barracks.
The tattoos.
The who?
The tattoos.
What?
Subtitle. We'll get subtitles in the
Yeah, go ahead,
in
put
the
it right
edit.
here.
Subtitles in the edit.
Well, not for me, for John though.
That's cool.
Okay, let's jump into submissions. Go get a submission.
So the first one
Poppin'.
is specifically about you. What's it like being back in Amboy?
Oof. When's the last time I was in Amway? I
know.
don't remember, but a lot of developments in the roads. But the biggest thing is, you know, when you go away from people you grew
When
up
they
with.
fixed State Street?
Yeah. You know when you go away from people that you grew up with, and then you start coming back, and you start seeing like where they are
And they're still walking
in life.
and they don't have a car?
Yeah, some people are like that.
Damn.
But like, you know, growing up in movies, you see these characters like the bum or the drunk uncle or you know the gang member or whatever the thing is, right?
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
you go to school, all these people.
Great way to describe Amber, you know?
No,
You
no,
gotta pick
that's not what I was.
something.
That's not what I was doing. But and then you start growing up, and you start like me. I left, and now I'm back in Amboy, for the week, and I'm starting to see the people that we went to school with. Like, oh shit, oh there's the bum.
Just
Like,
older.
oh shit, oh there's the drunk uncle.
So we talking about Smith Street Legends?
Smith Street Legends, exactly. So like, I don't know if everybody who's listening is from Amboy, so I'm not gonna know.
Oh, that's true. That's
But
true.
I'm sure there's that one street on every single town
For sure.
that all of, and by legends is not a term to glorify people with Smith Street Legends. I'm sure there's a street in every town that you go to where all the bums collectively get together
Yeah.
and cause havoc
That's in front of the Shag.
in front of the shack. It's usually in front of the cheapest kind of food place, right? Chicken shack, anything like
Great
that.
environment. you know?
Yeah. So I think coming back, I'm starting to see like a lot of people that we went to high school with, like start to fill into these roles, into these characters that you kind of see in the movies.
You
Name
think
them.
that's just how life is,
Mhm.
or you think that's like their destiny?
Oh, you think they? So like no
Like
matter
these
what
people, these people were born just to be on fucking the corner of fucking Smith and Oak.
So you said no matter what they would have done, they would have that's their role as pre-planned.
Yeah,
Okay, so do you believe it was written?
I do.
You think no matter what you try to do,
So
you're
you
gonna
were
get,
born to be an alcoholic?
Wow, that's
I just
that's
no,
a
I'm
that's
just,
a
no,
hell of,
no, 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 no,
that's
no.
one hell of an allegation, my boy.
No. Allegedly.
Boy, it seems like he was born to cheat.
No, that's not true.
Okay. I think I fall for. I think I'm on your wavelength there.
Nah,
with-
bro, there has to be somebody has to work at McDonald's. Somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody has to be a bum, so you can look at him and be like,
What's good with
I'm
you
not
and
gonna be
bums?
that bum.
What's going on?
Yeah, you gotta.
If there was
going
if there
on?
was no bum,
You come back to Amber, you're only saying bums. What is it?
no,
my
you're-
man lives in Texas for 7 days.
you're
It's
relating
over.
it. No.
We're all bums. To
You're
him.
coming back to Amboy. I'm expanding the conversation to like just when people in your life filling into these roles that you've seen, you know, throughout life, like in movies or just in your adolescent, like you see there's a bum on the street and shit like that. And now people that you know that
Are
you grew
bums.
up with kind of take over those roles. So it was written. Yeah, there has to be a bum there for me to say like I don't want to be like that. There has to be someone like an addict there for me to say like I gotta chill.
Yeah.
I got
I
you.
feel like someone has to be the bad, I guess. Oh shit, the bad like influence, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
The person you don't want to be. Yeah, the example. The person you don't want to be. Someone has to do that for you. Well, not for you, but for just the universe, I guess you could say. Someone has to do that. And it just happened to be. But anyway.
Yo, beep.
Just bleep that out.
Nah, that's gonna stay in. That's gonna stay in. If you said it, you meant it, right?
You're gonna have
No,
to box
no,
if you
this
said it,
man
you meant
now.
it,
Nah.
If you said it, you meant it. Pop facts.
Hey, pop facts.
Nah,
That's
if you said
100% pod facts.
If you said it, you meant it. Nah, I just want to make sure. If you said it, you meant it. Do the next submission. I think it's gonna be the perfect one.
I can't
for,
even read that.
for
It's not
John.
far.
For John.
Oh, the next submission is about parenting.
Cool.
I mean, I can't talk about that because
It gets better every February.
Put-
Now we can't.
No, we can't because pull-out game's strong. You feel me?
Oh yeah. Ask my kids.
Exactly. Wait.
We can ask
Hold
it.
on. There's one parent here. Who else is a parent? Who else is a parent? Oh, there's a parent.
We got
There's a
3 parents here.
Wait, who else is a parent?
Nikki might as well be a parent because you can have mad kids calling her phone like, "Oh, how was your day? How was your day? How's your day going?" Like, so we got 3
But
parents.
the next submission was about parenting. I can't answer that question.
Is there
or any
anything specific that comes to mind when it's vague? Let's just say parenting. Anything specific like becoming a parent?
Just don't do it.
Just don't be a parent.
Just don't be a parent.
Abandon your child.
Nah.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm kidding, you know. Be responsible. How is that?
Jokes.
so be responsible. Is what you mean to say?
Don't have unprotected sex, kids. You know?
So you're saying pull out?
You could just be
Let's
protected.
get-
you know?
Nah, hold on. Let's get to it. When is the first time you actually started having sex? Like for real, good, like good sex.
Good sex.
When's the first time you started having good sex?
So it doesn't matter when you had bad sex.
Like, no.
Just good.
Nah, because when everybody starts, it's not like, you feel me? You're not
It's
just
protected.
Not
It's responsible sex when you first start.
And
And then after that, you're like, yo, fuck this condom.
Yeah. And then once you do that,
It's never going back.
never going back.
Like
But
John.
no. The question I'm asking is, when you start, nobody's having great sex when they start having sex. Their first time is not. I mean, it's great for you because you never had it. But I mean, like mutually, like you two are not having great sex when you first start having sex. So my question is, when was that for you? Was it the 3rd time? Was it the 4th time? Was
Oh, you asking me?
Y'all.
Nah. I'll let John go.
Oh,
first.
we can start with John.
He has a kid.
Yo.
It must have been that fucking good if he has a kid. You feel me? Like.
Yo, you know things happen. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? You feel me?
So, when was it? Like when was the first time
When
that you
it
started
clicked?
Yeah, when you started having good sex, like, oh shit, I got my rhythm in.
Like I'm not pulling out today.
Bruh.
Like.
Hey, bro.
No, we'll get there.
Oh, my fault.
Let's slow walk this one.
Damn,
So yeah,
I'm out of liquor. Yo.
Nah, you still
Anybody?
learning to this day. You feel me?
I mean, yeah, you
You
always
feel
will.
me? To this day.
What are you learning?
I
mean-
you learning, what to say,
what to say
Really gotta show about her day
while having sex.
while having sex. You feel me? You gotta be a gentleman, you know what I mean?
So you
Yeah,
do that?
How's your day?
Nah, I'm not as good as John apparently.
I don't do that. Actually,
My man's just out here pulling hair.
He's
Like,
like-
yo, how you doing?
He's
You
like, yo,
gotta fix it.
he's like, yo, how was work? Just hitting him from the valley. Yo, how was work?
He braided this shit like.
Yeah. He's. What do I think? I was gonna say something crazy.
Go ahead.
Nah, go
Keep
ahead.
mine.
When, wait, I'm gonna go after you. What was the first time that you started having real sex? You remember when you lost your virginity, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I remember.
How you lost your virginity?
I remember. Hold on.
How?
Wait, before you say
Was
how.
it funny?
Do you was John there? Was John there? Not there. Like not there.
I mean, was I friends with John?
No.
Yes.
Do you remember when I found out you lost your virginity?
Yeah. So
Do you
so,
know? Was John there?
wait.
Was John there?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I walk up to the park and Christian's like, "Yo, you look different," and I was like,
My
Fuck
boy
you
was
talking about?
My boy was glowing. You know how
He
Frank
had
was like,
that
"Yo,
little
you're
glow. He
glowing."
had that little
You know,
glow.
I swear to God, I didn't say a word to this man about what had happened the night before. And he walks up to me, he's like, "Yo, you're glowing," and I'm like, "The fuck is he talking about?" He's like, "Yo." He walks up to me, he's like, "You lost your virginity?" I was like, "What?" Yo, but he was 100% right. Like, that shit was crazy.
Listen, we were playing basketball at the park. Steven was pulling up.
Yeah, we went to Warren.
And he just pulled up with a different kind of, you know what I mean?
A little swag.
He put up with a different kind of
Little
swag to him.
swag.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He was
I
pulling up like he was
Still a
very
virgin, still a
nonchalant.
virgin.
Like he didn't really care about what's going on. He just came up like, "Yo, what's good?"
Like, I'm that guy.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
that guy.
And you know how pregnant women, they say they have that glow?
Yeah.
They just glow. That was Steven.
So I was pregnant?
You could, I mean,
No.
he had that glow. And I was like, oh, that's different. I was like, yo, you fuck so-and-so. 100%.
You knew this because you already had that glow by. You know.
I mean, none of my friends were good enough friends to see the glow and be like, yo, you look good,
You were
bro.
just ahead of the time.
Yeah.
For me, I was trying to support my boy. I
Nah,
was like,
you
yo,
was just
look
ahead
good,
of the
bro.
time. Don't talk over me. You was ahead of the time. Like,
Okay, so back to the question I had.
all right, what was the question?
So, how many times until
When
you started having real
you
sex?
know, putting some motion in the hips, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? When you start to be able, when people are when the professional basketball players and they say when they start getting good is when the game starts going slow. You know what I'm saying? The game starts getting slow. They can read what's going on. They can read what's gonna happen. They can react. When did it start getting slow for you? You're like, oh shit, this is what's gonna happen. Oh, I see this happening right now. Let me slow down a little bit.
I feel like
Let me switch positions because I'm only gonna last 2 seconds. In this. Like,
I feel like low key I'm being set up for something.
no,
bro.
no.
It's not about the timing, because you know.
Cause you know what?
2 minutes is, you know, it's
Nah. So
dog, can't give her an. Yo, that's selfish. Go ahead though.
Yeah. She want more.
so
She want an hour. Come on, what the fuck we doing?
That's unrealistic. Yo, we're gonna stay on Steven Robinson.
Go ahead.
all right. So repeat it one more time.
Yo, when did you start having real sex? Like, how many times until you started having real sex?
I would say like the 4th time is when we was like, yo, fuck this little package. You feel me? Like,
Oh, hello, package. Okay.
Okay, so once you started going raw and you started feeling the world for what it is, right?
yeah.
You got the full experience.
Shame on you.
And now,
So irresponsible.
and now you started to learn the game.
Who's unresponsible?
Your mom taught you better.
My mom was also not a grandma.
That's crazy, yo.
My mom is also not a grandma.
Yo, at the beginning of the episode, I said shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep repeating it.
Oh my god.
But yo, well, how about you when you started rocking your hips?
Yeah.
When it started becoming real,
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Podfax?
Nah.
Pod
No,
facts?
no, no.
Podfax?
Nah, she
Podfax.
said-
Just know that our producer is listening.
Yeah.
Podfax. Once you start caring about the person that
Ah!
Fuck up. What you say? What'd you say?
I said when the package is
No.
gone.
What'd you say just now?
The producer's listening.
Yeah, because once you start caring about the person you with, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I'm gonna say
Crazy.
I'm gonna say once you're over that, like, oh my god, I'm having sex phase. You know, when
Okay.
you start having sex and you're like, oh, I'm fucking. Once it's you're over that.
So was your first time planned?
No,
Dog.
not at all. How about you?
Yeah, it was planned.
Yes, yeah, like, well, you were in a relationship and you were like, yo,
Yeah, I was.
this is gonna happen this day.
Yeah, she hit me up. She's like, "Let's do it tomorrow," and I was like, "Say fucking less." I slept 0 fucking hours.
I think that would kill me. Like, I'll be overthinking
I
it. Like,
slept
yo.
0 hours, my boy. Like,
Did you do paja before?
no.
You went in there loaded.
Yo, my boy, you got it. That's brave as fuck.
I went in there ready.
Oh my
He's brave as
god. You?
fuck. It was like, it was random as hell
Yeah,
my
me
first
too.
time. So I had no chance. I wish, like.
Wait, were you back in the campo or like this was here?
I was here.
Oh, you was here.
I
Okay.
was here, yeah.
So had you known, how would have prepared?
Do a little.
You feel me? I
before?
would have little study session. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Wait, what's so like? What website you studying on?
Oh, we know.
Nah, I don't know.
We all know. We all know.
Was it .edu?
It was .gov.
It was P. P-Hub. You're a classic. You know what I mean?
That is a classic. That is a classic.
I think
it was orange and black. Orange and black.
You know what I mean?
I think that's a perfect time to start talking about feminism.
Yo.
I think it's the first time to start talking about feminism.
It's time where I get a drink. Like
I think we outnumbered a little bit. No, we even.
We pretty outnumbered.
We're pretty even. I want to talk about feminism because
what a
the
fucking segue.
the definition of feminism, right, is
The equality of both male and
both
female.
genders, right? And a lot of what's the word? A lot of
what?
A lot of ground has been covered in the last few years for women's like equal rights, right? Like, like, and not even like law, because by law, right, they have equal rights. But I'm talking about socially, right?
Okay, so
like,
you mean like the pay structure and shit like that? Or?
No. I'm talking more socially, like why can't a woman be a forklift driver type shit, right? Or like a woman should be able to be the one providing for the household while the man works.
Hell yes.
Right. So
Yo, listen.
I approve this message.
My dream is to be like a stay-at-home dad. Like I'm a
Facts.
to say, okay,
Bro.
Fuck work.
bro. So
listen,
like,
I'm down to just be like a stay-at-home uncle. Like if John and Cynthia was like, yo, just stay at home with
love
Xavier and they
that.
pay me, I'm
Suck
with it.
my dick.
Just pay me. Like I'm with this shit.
Never.
Honestly, give me a hookah and then like 50% off.
bro, you're gonna smoke hookah taking care of a kid?
Yeah, for real. Like, talk about a bad interview today.
Come on, bro.
Like,
Nah, while
this
he's
is your-
napping.
this
While
is
he's
your shot.
napping.
Why
While
he
he's
never wanted to
he's
work.
He's just snoring. You blowing
No,
O's in his face.
Bro, he's in a room. He got his own room. He got his little race car bed, bro.
Okay, so you're in the living room separated, smoking.
I'm gonna be like dinosaur in the room and he gonna go. That boy
Yeah.
love dinosaurs.
That ain't it.
I'm sorry. We're gonna have to look for other applications.
Yeah. We're gonna look for other-
This is just not working. It's not you. It's me. You know. Like,
So if the man is providing for the entire house, right, and the mom is a stay-at-home mom, right, her position as a stay-at-home mom is not less than yours, right, because you're the
No.
one working, right? It's not.
she's doing her job.
It's not.
No, I'm saying like like she's taking care of what I can't take of because
Yes.
I'm working.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Oh,
So, yeah.
some of
I
y'all
know, I
this
know.
shit. That's crazy.
so she's not less than, right? That's not the way it should be.
Nah.
Do you think women look at you that way? If they were the one providing for everything and you was just taking care of the
Oh,
crib?
Are they providing for everything?
No, no, so
they were providing for everything.
You can look at me whatever way you want to want.
He's asking if women see
Okay.
you as less than because they're providing and you're staying at home.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
One more time.
All right, one more time. He's asking if women see you as less than because you're a stay-at-home dad. I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck if they see me like
That's
that.
what I'm
I'm staying
saying.
at home.
Nah, you give a fuck because if that's your girl,
I don't.
you don't care how she looks at you.
Fuck my girl. I have my kid. Fuck.
Yo,
Bro, this marriage thing with you was like.
yo, listen, bro. You don't care how your girl looks at you in the house.
No, I'm gonna be at home with my child, living rent-free,
Listen.
for free,
Okay.
eating for free,
Okay.
and
That
having
ain't,
sex
that ain't your
for
girl
free.
after
Nah,
2
nah.
months. I tell
And
you
having
that.
sex for free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you think how long you think that's gonna last?
Facts.
As long as whoa.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah.
Let the tequila talk, bro.
Nah, tequila almost took over me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Bro, how long you think it's gonna last?
I don't know, like.
But like, a lot like the last topic, you're not equating for that other person at all. Like that's not in your equation at all.
I think it's bigger. I think it's bigger than both of us once you have a child.
Nah, what? I understand why you're single.
You have a kid, right?
Yes.
Your kid is first, like 100%.
1,000%.
Your kid goes first, right?
Yo.
But you're gonna stop working on the relationship with you and your girl?
You can't.
So if she asks you to eat ass, are you doing it?
Huh? Wait. Wait. Nah, I'm not like you. I'm sorry. But go ahead.
You still have to work on that relationship with your partner, regardless if you have a kid or not, right?
Yeah.
That's how you look up 20 years later and you're like, why are we even together? Like, what are we doing, right? But you're not equating for that in any of these scenarios.
I feel like it's like you're in a relationship with yourself. You know, like.
Well, I love me, so.
I see that.
So okay, so Steven, you don't care how your girl looks at you when she comes home.
No.
You don't care how she feels. You don't care that she respects you at all. You don't care any of that.
To an extent, but like at the end of the day,
Yo,
like,
she go to Barcode, it's case, my man. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
like,
for sure. That's
it's
for
over
sure,
for
like,
you.
So I'm saying like is that what you want? Is that ideal to you?
Am I being disrespected? I don't understand the question. Like,
I think if your goal in this, if she's the one providing, and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna just fucking play video games till 2 a.m. I'm gonna take care of the kid. I'll clean the house, whatever.
Like, but like, wait, he's doing
but
his
you're
part?
being, I feel like that's mad machista. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do something. I don't have to do anything. Like,
Nah.
if she's happy and I'm just chilling at home with the child, what's the fucking issue?
No. If I'm working all day and I have a stay-at-home wife, when I come back, the house should be taken care of. That's not machismo. That's not like that's the traditional roles that's being broken now. But if our lifestyle just so happens to be that role,
I have no problem.
That's the role.
I have no problem cleaning the house. I'll
Just
do
like-
that role too.
Just like the other way. If she's making all the money and I'm staying at home, when she comes back, there better be food there. There better be fucking the house better be clean.
And I said I would do that too.
Yeah, but you're saying you don't care how they look at you. You don't care if they respect you or not. Like, why would
You didn't ask those questions.
All right, John.
Yeah, nah, I definitely care if I'm being respected or not because no respect, no relationship.
So the question is, do you think girls right now are looking at you less if you're in that role? Like if you're a stay-at-home dad or if your girl's making more than you or...
Not because if I'm going to stay out, you know, OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? Like, get some extra cash on the side.
You gonna be doing bow on OnlyFans, bro?
Yo, you gonna be on OnlyFans? Yo, are guys making money on OnlyFans?
Bro,
You got an OnlyFans
people
account?
just make money out of anything nowadays.
You have an OnlyFans account?
Yo, we gotta check the contract, see if we can get a piece of it. Get a piece of the OnlyFans.
Nah, I support my boy, you feel me? But I ain't gonna watch.
Hey, yo.
What you mean?
Bro, chill, bro.
So
I don't need your support. I'm sorry.
You'll sign up? You'll sign up for
For sure.
subscription?
For sure.
100%.
But I'm not watching. But I'm gonna sign up.
I believe you.
Not showing support then.
John, yo, he's
Yo,
watching.
what's the way? You want me to watch? What do you mean? I'm not showing support.
But you're gonna show support.
You're gonna send him a private message like, "Hey cutie, like, hey cutie, today I got this deal, $4 or some shit."
I'm good off of that.
Nah, bro.
Just ask me for $4. I'll send it to you. You don't gotta send me a video. I just send it to you for $4. I send you a cheeseburger, whatever you need.
What?
Cheeseburger and chicken sandwiches.
Cheeseburger and chicken sandwiches. Sometimes you want something different in life, which brings me on to something else I wanted to ask you guys. If your friend is cheating on his girl, right?
All right. Can we pick someone specifically?
You want to? No.
No. Be specific. Be specific.
Okay. If I don't want, no, it's gonna make it awkward.
No. Go ahead.
All right. If you're cheating on your girl, right? If you're cheating on your girl, right? And I know, right?
I would never.
Me personally,
Am I Dominican?
In this scenario,
Are you? I don't know.
Oh, in this scenario, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Oh, what am I?
Because if you were Dominican, then
I wouldn't cheat.
No, of course.
Okay.
In this scenario, you're Puerto Rican. In this scenario, you're Puerto Rican. So,
Oh yeah, papi.
yeah,
I had to check my arm here.
In this scenario, you're Puerto Rican. So you're cheating on your girl, and I know, right?
Okay.
Me personally, I'm not telling your girlfriend.
Never.
I'm not telling her.
That's
Okay.
none of my business.
That's how I feel.
That's none of my business.
You the same?
Yeah, that's
You the
none of my
same?
business.
Yes.
You're the same. You're not telling.
And I'm.
Okay. With me though, I am chewing you up though.
Wait, what?
Like if I know your girl and we're cool, and you're cheating on her and I know, I'm gonna let you hear about it. Like I'm gonna be in your head like.
Oh, like
yo,
if this
what the
girl's
fuck?
cheating.
No.
No, like as a friend,
No.
it's like, yo, you should have done that to your
I'm like,
girl.
yo, stop fucking doing that. Like,
I'm not doing that.
you not doing that either?
Live your life, King. I got you.
No, cause niggas are that. You feel me? Like we just not gonna do it in front of you now. You feel me? Now I know better. You feel me?
Nah.
She was sitting down and got up.
Let's take a little break. Let's take a little break.
No, you could be weird. So.
So ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente. You feel me? Like.
Ooh, say one more time.
No.
Say one more time.
Nope.
Let me say. What is it?
Ojos que no ven, corazón que no siente.
Listen. Also, if she cheat on you, you don't want to know.
No, I want to know. So I can wait. So I can leave.
Okay. So, John, if she's cheating on you, you want to know? What? At this point in your life, you want to know?
What?
If your girl's cheating on you, you want to know?
What? Of course.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Wait, you said no?
No,
I said yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oye, son tres golpes. Like a fucking
Dominican breakfast?
Exactly.
Tres golpes.
Tres golpes. Bam.
All right, so we're in agreement that we're not telling the significant other.
Nah,
which
bro,
is an awkward thing to say in front of
everybody. Multiple significant others here.
Yeah, it's an awkward thing to say.
Nah, bro, honestly, like, that's your thing, you know, like, cause look what's gonna happen, right? You gonna tell him, he's gonna tell her,
or
she's gonna tell him, right?
No.
What if Chris is gay?
Okay.
We don't discriminate. And what I'm saying is your partner, right? Mm-hmm. You know, David. You're cheating on David, right? I'm not gonna tell David, but I fuck with David. But I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, you shouldn't be doing that.
That's what I'm saying, like, if
you're not taking David serious, like, tell him.
If you
do,
what if he's happy cheating?
He's happy cheating?
Yeah.
Okay, but Dave, what about David?
Fuck him.
You're gonna respect for David?
He's not in the flame chat. Wasn't there?
He's not part of our friend group, so you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
But what if you fuck with David?
Okay, he's just an add-on.
So after me and David are done, you're gonna be friends with David?
Exactly.
Fuck is that?
You like David?
Nah, I'm not gonna be.
Fuck David.
I'm gonna be cool with David. I'm gonna be casual with David. I'm not gonna be like, yo, David, let's go to the park. Like, you feel me?
Nah, that's not me. I'm just.
Nah, but what I'm saying, like, if
I don't agree with that, cause like David is on our group now. Like, we're all friends now, right? Like, I have respect for David.
It's
now.
not sound like
fine.
you like David.
I fuck with David.
You like David?
David is cute.
Okay.
I'm saying I fuck with David. Like, why are you doing that to him?
both fucking David.
Nah,
that's not what we're saying.
I'm gonna tell you, like, why are you doing that to him? I'm like, yo, stop doing that to him. And your response to that is, you're just not gonna cheat on me.
If your name is David, we're not talking about you.
I don't even know a David. Do I know a David?
Yeah.
Oh, he's cool.
Yeah, he's cool.
But yeah, like I'm saying, like, if you do say it, if you do go and confront it, she's gonna tell his significant other. They're gonna both hate you. Now you're out the group, you know, like, and they're gonna still stay together. Cause
nah, my loyalty is held to that original. I ain't gonna lie. That flame chat came out junior year. What was that? 2011, 2012?
20 whatever.
That's almost 10 years ago. My loyalty is to them. That like 5-6 people in that group, and that's it.
Oh, facts.
I'm like this.
Now, do you, King?
No. My loyalty is to my friends, right? But I'm also gonna hold you accountable as well. Even in a relationship, like even with your goals, like your professional goals.
Yeah, but what if
with professional goals too? Like I'm gonna be like, yo, you said you was gonna do this.
I'm gonna ask John. I'll be like, yo, are you okay with this? And if he says, yeah, I'm chilling. I'm like,
now if I tell you, yo, stop fucking doing that to David. He don't deserve that. Right, he's a good man.
Okay, I'll say
but
that.
you're not taking my
Hold
feelings.
on.
David is not good.
What if he's happy with 2 people?
Hold on. He's a good man. He want 2 guys?
2 guys, 2 girls, animals. Look, I'm quiera, dos pollo.
The vegans will go crazy. Don't do that. Yo, David's a good person. I'm like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, why are you doing that to David? If you tell me that your relationship is rocky, like, yo, fix that. Either like fix it ASAP, Rocky. Or leave him. That was good. Like, there's no point in doing that.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? The front you're putting on right now is crazy.
It's not. That's genuinely how I feel.
No, you're lying.
That's genuinely how I feel.
You're lying.
I'm not going to tell you nothing?
No, you'll tell me.
Yes.
I don't think you're going to tell David if I was David.
I'm never going to tell David.
All right, so fuck
wasting your time. But I'm telling you, though.
You're wasting your time.
All right. So people going to cheat, that you're going to cheat. I'm going to hold my friends accountable for relationships, professions, like anything like that. Their diet journeys, like
have you done it before?
Done what?
Hold your friends accountable?
Hold your friends accountable?
Yeah.
None of my friends cheat. I mean, except for one that I know. But none
of
my friends cheat. Yeah, none of my friends cheat.
Can you name them?
He don't have to name them.
that I've been made aware of, anyways.
Well, you have multiple friends that cheat.
Do I?
Yeah, the one with the tight shirts.
No, I've definitely held him accountable. I've called him an idiot. I've done all that shit.
Well,
I've done all that shit. That's how I am.
Never trust a man that buys baby Gap.
That's true.
What?
That's true. That's true.
Alright, what's the next one?
Yo, I can't believe you're not gonna hold your friends accountable, bro. I think that's an honorable thing.
That's not my life.
I think that's an honorable thing to do.
That's not my life. I'm not getting into that. If he's happy, that's what I care about.
Okay. But then when he gets caught,
what they gotta do with me?
And Duke is coming back to you like, what the fuck I did? Like,
listen,
you're gonna be like,
it's his errors and his mistakes that he has to learn from.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't have nothing to do with me.
You see, I'm not that kind of friend. I would want to be in your life and.
Alright, look. If you cheat on her one time, I'm like, alright. If you cheat on her, watch out.
Okay, so you're by the 3 strikes, you're out kind of shit.
You feel me? Like, you wildin', bro. This is the 5th time already. You don't even like this girl. Like, break up with her, bro. Break up with her.
It's the 3rd year in a row.
Yeah, like.
They paid their mortgage already and shit. Like, it's like, yo, you still cheating on her? Like,
what's going on?
God damn, bro.
You want to talk about it? God damn. What she do to you, son?
So it's always the girl's fault.
What?
Oh, for sure. If I ask for $1 million, if you ain't bring the $1 million to the table like I asked, get you okay.
Yo,
you feel me? It's time to move on.
Yo, I think we could have an entire podcast trying to dissect Steven's like train of thought on relationships.
I don't want to, honestly.
Yeah, I don't want.
It's not gonna be this time, but we're gonna have to do one of those.
This is gonna be tough.
We have to bring a therapist on. We bring a therapist on.
That's a good idea. I fuck with that.
We bring a therapist on.
Yeah.
And then we talk to you.
Meto sudor galleta.
To the therapist?
Yo, you're not Puerto Rican no more. Chill, bro.
Oh shit, my fault. I give her 2 hugs. As a Dominican.
There you go.
Dominican, I give her 2 hugs.
Respectful hugs.
Con espacio.
You got a prom day. Did you see that study that it said
No,
not that one. Oh. The schizophrenic people in the US have a more violent and what's the term? I said it has a real violent kind of and voice in their head versus schizophrenics in other countries.
All right. Yes. So, working in the field, because before y'all talk about me being an EMT and y'all start going overboard.
Yeah, I'm surprised we last an hour without him mentioning his bike. Go ahead.
New record.
My bike has a flat, by the way. But anyway, so my sister is schizophrenic and autistic, and I've worked with like picking up patients who are also schizophrenic and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, these gringos, they be fucking bugging.
What are gringos for our American listeners?
They're American.
Them.
You listening? You a gringo. And so my sister is schizophrenic, right? But her schizophrenia has never been violent. It's always been like wake up at 2 in the morning, and fucking Drake told her to start dancing and shit like that. It's annoying, but it's not violent. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, if you're gonna have schizophrenic,
I would love for her to wake up and then go to you and be
bro.
Nah, she don't do that. She'll start dancing. She'll start playing Aventura and shit like that.
Low key, if you're gonna have schizophrenia, bro, that's kind of lit. That you truly believe Drake told you to start dancing, bro. How special do you feel? You just fucking,
bro. I'm telling you, I've come down out of like to go to the bathroom and shit, and it's like 4, 5 in the morning, and she's out there dancing in front of the TV, and I'm like, "You not tired?" And she's like, "Nah, like Drake told me to do this," and I'm like, "All right, do you, sis?" Like,
did you start like, all right?
Yeah, she's out there like, but I've also had patients, the gringos, who like they're like, "Oh, my
specifically,
more or less."
Okay.
They'll be like, "Oh, they told me to stab my husband and shit like that," and I'm like,
when they refer to as they, do they never know like who they are? It's just the voices.
It's always just the voices. I mean, I don't feel like sometimes just be making that shit up, like just to stab somebody,
just to play that card so they get less time in jail type shit.
Cause I've
fun. Well, to just be around that, you know, like experience that, you know.
Is that something you had like in mind?
Nah, my voice is like just during the day don't talk.
During the day they don't talk.
So
what they say at night?
So in your experience, you have seen that the majority of the people are violent.
Either violent or super quiet. Like I've had this one patient who was schizophrenic. He just stared at me. I don't even want to say at me. It was like through me. Like I'm like, yo, are you okay? Like, how are you feeling? You know, I always try to introduce myself and be like, how are you feeling?
That's how they described Ted Bundy. Like somebody went on a date with him and said that he would look through her.
Yeah. So he's sitting on my stretcher and I'm like, how are you feeling today? And he's just like, he's looking, like his eyes are focused on me, but it did not feel like he was looking at me. Mm-hmm. It felt like he was looking straight through me. And I'm like,
you talk about your bike? Sometimes I just like,
a bike? No, I said stretcher. I'm in the back of an ambulance. Yo, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I had a blanket like rolled up like this because if my motherfucker was started moving, I was yoking his ass up. Like, it's that's the scariest shit too. It's not the people who you know are gonna be violent because you just like, all right, I'm gonna just put handcuffs on you. But like, it's the people who you don't know when the fuck they're gonna snap. Those are the scarier people.
Why are they scary? Aren't you gonna do the same thing?
No, because they're not handcuffed. So in order to get somebody like handcuffed or like I guess you could say soft restraints would be the medical term, is like you need to get the doctor's approval or whatever the fuck, and you can't get that if they haven't been violent. So it's like people who are already violent, it's like, all right, we're just gonna fucking load them up to the ambulance with already restraints on. But people who aren't violent, you don't know when the fuck they're gonna snap. You know what I'm saying? Especially the people who are just staring through you. You don't know, like, at any minute when they're just gonna be like, fuck this, I'm gonna jump out the ambulance, or I'm gonna fuck this guy up. You know what I'm saying?
You know who I think are murderers or potential murderers, serial killers? If around 2001, 2002, if
George Bush?
During the Bush era, for sure. If you were eating the ketchups that were, like, green or, like, purple, you're a fucking serial killer, bro. Do you remember that era?
It was Nickelodeon.
Do you remember that era? Yeah, it was like ketchup was green or the ketchup was purple or some other. It was a different color ketchup. Yeah, do you remember that?
It was on Nickelodeon.
Were you eating that?
No.
Murder. Were you eating that?
I wasn't there, bro.
You was eating that over there? Yo, be careful, my boy, because, bro, I'm telling you, if you was eating, Dominicans, we eat a lot of, like, rice with eggs and ketchup. Like, that's just kind of, we ate that sometimes.
I did not know it was a green ketchup. Like, this is like the first time I ate.
Hold on, did anybody know about that? The green ketchup? You knew about? Yo, you ate the green ketchup? No? Okay. Green ketchup? Christopher, I knew you ate the green ketchup. You and your brother, both of y'all. It's only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time before you.
We gonna look out for you, bro. Don't worry.
His name has the most serial killer names.
It's all we in his house. It's all adding up. One of the theme queens gonna go missing. Like,
yo, that. Or maybe the theme queens is part of it because the 4 horsemen, 4 bum.
What?
Bro, 4 horsemen is 4 of them.
There's 4 theme queens?
Yo, shout out to the theme queens for the set. Shout out to the theme queens for the set. Bro. Yeah, you're a serial killer. 100%. What are some other things that make people serial killers? What do you think?
I think when you make people take their shoes off into your house, especially if you don't have a rug.
Oh, you have a regular floor?
Yeah, you have a regular ass hardwood floor and you're like, oh, you gotta take your shoes off.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna add on to that. I think if you make people take your shoes off before you get into your house and your house is fucking messy as shit,
okay,
you're a serial killer. I'm like, what? Right? You're a serial killer. What do you think?
Eating pasta with a spoon?
Pasta with a spoon, serial killer.
Yeah.
Tendencies, 100%.
I'm not gonna lie, I eat pasta one by one. Like, if I have mac and cheese, like the Kraft, I eat them one by one.
Okay, serial killer tendencies. That's definitely falls into serial killer stuff. If you eat... Nah, what is that? Because I was about to say something about cold food. What is that? What is that?
He eats cold chef Boyardee. That's nasty.
Oh, that man has killed people.
He's killed.
Bro, it just tastes better.
His third body, right?
Bro, it just tastes better. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll be in the ShopRite parking lot and I have forks in my
So
what's the shit called?
So for the yo.
No. When you open the thing where like your insurance and shit be at. The glove compartment. The glove compartment. I have forks in there. I just straight from the can.
Wait.
Hold on. So for everybody listening, hold on.
I have forks.
So
I have forks in my glove compartment.
Stop. Canned Chef Boyardees from the freaking aisle. You just grab them shits, right? You take them home. You put them in a bowl. Heat them up.
They taste worse when you warm them up.
They roll after you. Is legit.
So Steven cracks them open in front of the parking lot with a fork.
I throw the lid right out the window.
Ay, Dios mío. The vegans are gonna kill you, bro. Vegans are gonna kill you.
Nah, I'm the serial killer. I'm the one killing them.
Oh, that's true. You're a serial killer. You're here to hear first, folks. Yo,
hot pot and shit like that.
If you eat anything like that that's supposed to be heated up cold, serial killer.
Yeah, we got
only a matter of time. I'm in a relationship with somebody who's a serial killer.
Huh?
I'm in a relationship with somebody who's a serial killer. Like,
why? What do you do?
Twice if any help.
bro, eating everything cold. Like anything you can
So
imagine
you're just eating the chinos cold?
Oof. It's this, yo.
You eating pizza cold? Hold on, wait. Can you say
cold,
it? Can you say it? You say it.
Cold pizza's not that bad.
No.
Cold. But
Cold what? Cold what?
But cold pizza's a thing.
Pizza.
Pizza is a thing.
P-I-K-S-A?
No, pizza with a Z. You know how to say pizza?
I don't know.
Cold pizza is a thing. Like people eat cold pizza. I don't think that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Cause it's
like pizza.
What?
I don't care.
What you said?
If it tastes like pizza, I don't care, bro. I don't care.
Doesn't everything taste like pizza when you're high?
Bro, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're saying.
Cold pizza. I don't know, bro. I think when people are eating things that are.
Pizza, yeah, legit. Took my dick.
If you put pineapple on your pizza, you're a serial killer. 100%.
Nah, bro.
Yo, of all the toppings you could get, it's just like, oh, let's put a
You
fucking.
put pineapples on that.
You put a fruit?
Yeah.
You fucking fruitcake?
Yo, chill, bro. We don't discriminate. Him and David let him rock.
Oh, my fault.
Yo, that's respectful.
My man's eating David ass.
Yo, but yeah, pineapple on pizza, legit.
I'm gonna disagree with that one.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna have to disagree. But we were talking. I don't know how we got to him eating David's ass and pizza when we were talking about schizophrenic people. We were talking about schizophrenic people from
how do
different
we get
states.
here?
I don't know. But so your experience with schizophrenic people in the U.S. I mean, you're in the U.S., so you only seen that part.
So I guess you could say my culture is mostly Dominican, right? Mostly Caribbean, and my sister definitely is not violent at all. She likes to dance and shit like that when people start talking to her or whatever. But like the gringos, they definitely are violent.
So
I don't want to say violent, but fucking nuts.
The people you've seen.
From what I've handled, yes.
Right, so the majority of the schizophrenic patients that you've dealt with are
nuts,
violent or like
crazy
on the borderline.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Crazy.
I think that's kind of lit, bro. If you think in your head that fucking the president is saying, "Yo, what's good? Let's go get a beer." Like, what's poppin'? Like, I think that's dope. Or if you think like a celebrity is telling you like, "Yo, let's go hang out." Like, let's go to the bar.
Being, I don't want to say crazy, but being crazy is dope to you. Like,
no, I'm saying if you're gonna.
What he's saying is if you're stuck with this and if
you're
what
gonna
it is,
have schizophrenia, if you're gonna
that's kind of dope. Honestly, if Meek Mill was like,
pick, though, like
who would I pick?
Yeah,
damn, that's tough. I'm an R&B kind of guy, so maybe Frank or no, for sure Kanye. That nigga, he crazy himself. He crazy himself. So if he came up to me, he's like, "Yo, let's," I'll take it. Yeah.
I'll take Morgan Freeman.
That clutch. That is the greatest. Yeah.
So good, like,
He should be narrating your whole entire life.
That's not even that bad. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yo, and then no, you can't. And then he's like,
I gotta go right now.
You can't. And then he's like, "Yo, Theme Coons gave us a catheter thing right here."
That's not a catheter. I know what a catheter looks like.
That's dope, bro. You just have Morgan Freeman, and then.
So you gonna wake up?
And then John went to the mailbox.
John pulls up to FedEx.
I think I'm gonna go with Kanye, bro. I think that's.
I'm going with Kanye too.
I think I'm gonna go with Kanye.
He gonna tell me some shit, and I'm gonna be rich as fuck.
No, and he's gonna tell it to me mad melodic, OD melodic with a fire bass.
Or he gonna say it like with some crazy mentality. He gonna be like, "Yo, stop being fucking a bitch."
Imagine you trying to answer a question. You ain't got this.
Yeah, exactly.
You think it's his fault that him and Kim K broke up?
No.
Whose fault you think it is?
I mean, when you fail a marriage 4, 5, 6, 7 times, like LeBron James in the Heat, you feel me? Like,
hey, yo, that's tough, bro.
So you're saying there's a pattern to her divorces? There's not a pattern to Ye's divorces.
Correct.
That's rough.
How you feel about that?
She dated a basketball player, a football player,
How I feel
a rapper.
Recorded, you know.
Nah, go ahead, tell me.
I don't honestly, I don't care. Give a fuck about them.
Okay.
You feel me? Married or not?
That doesn't really help the podcast. Like,
I'm sorry. Alright.
Okay.
So yeah, look, everybody got their own personal business.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
So it is what it is. I feel like they're probably just they didn't say nothing bad about each other. So I'm guessing like there's nothing, no issues or anything like that, right? They haven't come out publicly talking shit about each other. So probably
that's always good.
Businesses like,
Well, I know she mentioned that she couldn't be the supportive wife that he needs or something like that. Like he's always moving around or something like that.
Plays a big part. You feel me?
What I don't understand is like the business that you're both in.
Yeah.
You're gonna be moving around.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's something that while you were dating was probably happening. You know what I'm saying? Like you were moving around. Like you had businesses to run. He had businesses to run. Like things were happening. So how do you think something gets to that point? Like in a marriage?
I think basically the business grew too much for them to just stay in one place at the same time.
You know what? He got valued at like $6 billion, and a few months later, she was like, "I'm out." Yep. Ooh, you think it's a competition? You think she's like, "Nah, fam."
I got to shut on this man now. So you feel me?
She's like, "Nah, bro."
You gonna throw some makeup on him, like bikinis. I feel like honestly, it's just business. I feel like relationships like that could be fake too. You know, like that's what I'm saying.
Damn, but with kids too.
Like you never know, bro. It's all a show at the end of the day.
I mean, people do treat kids sometimes like business. It's not, and when you say that, it sounds negative. Like the kids are businesses. Like, for example, Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon got like fucking 20 kids. The man must be stopped. The man must be stopped. He got 20 kids. But some people believe that. Like I just want to have as many kids as I can with as many people as I can because I just love kids and I want to spread the Cannon name, right? Yeah. That's what they believe in. So in that way, you can kind of say as a business, right? He gets the person he wants to have a baby with and tells them what it is. Hey, listen, I just want to have a baby. I think you're going to be a great mom. I'm going to be a great dad. I'm going to be there. I can support all these families, right? I have the financial backing to be there. So in that sense, it's a business. Like, yeah, I want this kid. You want a kid with me? Cool. I'll take care of you. I'll take care of the kid. Boom. It doesn't make the kid, like, less than, right? They're still part of the business. So you think... That's Steven? So you think... There's a chopper? So you think it could be business? Yeah. Damn, even like it does sound like you're diminishing the kids and the relationship with the kids and stuff when you say that business. But also that's kind of why you don't believe in marriage, because you feel like it's just paperwork, it's just business. But then
you're gonna be together regardless.
But what if it matters a lot to the person you're with? What if marriage matters a lot to the person you're with?
How about if I tell you I told you this before we started a relationship, we still went forward with it?
I mean, if it matters that much to them, I would do it.
If it was me, if me and you were getting married,
you want to?
If me and you were in a relationship,
but do you want to?
No, but if me and you were in a relationship, yo, camera zoom in. If me and you were in a relationship,
the producer mad right now.
If me and you were in a relationship,
you said that 4 times.
If me and you were in a relationship, and if marriage didn't matter much to you, I probably wouldn't get married. I'd probably do whatever the equivalent is to that without like the whole paperwork and the hoopla and all that stuff.
Yeah, but I see it differently. Like if it matters so fucking much to you and I don't care that much about it, then whatever it is, like let's just fucking do it. So you're fucking happy. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like if you want it, okay. Yeah, like so we'll do it for you.
If you're indifferent, and then the person that you're in love with,
I mean, it also depends on my tax bracket. You feel me? Because like if I'm making XYZ and you not, it's different.
Are you gonna die alone?
It's quite possible. It's quite a possible.
Yo, it's like something's gotta change, bro.
Single. It's okay.
Maybe if I stop cheating.
You Steven's mixing. He got tequila, and I don't know what this rosé shit is.
I had tequila, and then I had vodka, and this is rosé. It's just some wine.
All right. Before we wrap up, I want to know, why do you live where you live?
Why do I live where I live?
Yeah. Why do you live here? Why do you live in Jersey?
So, I actually did live in Pennsylvania for some time, and it was quiet as fuck, and I did not enjoy that at all. Mm-hmm. Like how quiet it was very weird. Like I enjoy waking up or like trying to go to sleep and there's just mad fucking people playing something like that. I enjoyed like the fucking sounds and the ambiance of the people in the fucking around me just fucking blasting music at 2 or 3 in the morning. I like that shit. That's why I like Perth Amboy so much. And also everything is open. Like I can go to Rancho and fucking pick up whatever the fuck I want to eat at 2, 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to call that accessibility, but I like the noise. I like being able to eat whenever the fuck I want, what I want. Especially since Perth Amboy is super based on the same culture as me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I enjoy that so much. Because living in Pennsylvania was not it. Like, things were closed about 8, 9 p.m. There was no noise no matter what time you went outside. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So what you're saying is you're comfortable here. You're already comfortable. You're familiar with the area. You have access to everything, even if you don't need it right at the moment. You have access to anything that you need at any time.
I guess you could say as a single person, yes, I am super comfortable just with the noise. Walgreens 24/7, Rancho 2-3 in the morning, or Picadera up to 4-5.
I gotta hit that spot.
You know what I'm saying? You hate that spot?
I gotta hit that spot today.
Oh, I'll take a chimney at the time. I'll take a chimney at any moment throughout the day.
Respect it.
Or some chicharrones.
Okay, so that's why you live here, because at this age you can just live. You can leave.
No. I live here because, like I said earlier about my sister and stuff, it's a little more complex than just fucking getting up and going. Because I could leave my mom at any moment and my mom will survive. The issue is with my sister where my mom is not dominant when it comes to my sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, my sister doesn't fear my mom and my sister doesn't respect my mom, right? And me being like the only male in the house, if I'm like, yo, sit the fuck down, she gonna sit the fuck down. Whereas my mom tells her to sit the fuck down, she'll be like, nah, fuck you, who you think you are? You know what I'm saying? So that's why it gets a little more complex, because I can't just get up and leave, because then I leave my mother alone.
So family, and then the comfort of being in the town you
grew up in. Yeah, family. More family than comfort, but yeah, definitely family.
Okay, what do you think? Why do you live where you live?
Where I live,
yeah, like Jersey. You live in Jersey.
Niggas, he got a free babysitter.
Facts, you feel me? 3 babysitters.
Okay, it's easier. It's easier with the kid to be around the family.
Nah, it's good for where I'm at in my life right now. It's good. Feel me? Things change. You never know.
Okay.
What the fuck was that answer?
I think
a broad answer. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he answered it, but like I didn't understand nothing.
It's like when you ask somebody a question and then they just repeat the question back to you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Almost in a different way. Like,
you're welcome.
Bro, I hate that
shit. I heard
bro.
Everything he said and like nothing.
Maybe
maybe my do-rag's too tight, but I heard nothing.
No, it is too tight, but we're not gonna talk about it.
Yo, I hate that. Like, a lot of people working remote now, so a lot of Zoom meetings are happening, and I'm sure even if you're in the office, but a lot of people have this coworker where they would just say the same thing over and over again for 2 minutes, and it's like, why is this person talking? And it's like, I've done interviews where I'd be like, yo, what does customer service mean to you? And then they'll be like, well, customer service is when you service the customer by all means. You know what I'm saying? Because without the customer,
that's what you said.
Without the customer,
that's how you got the job.
It's like, yo, without the customer, there is no service. Therefore, the service we provide has to be towards the customer at all times. And I'm like, motherfucker, you just said the same shit over and over again.
You're hired.
Yeah, exactly. You're hired.
That's what you wanted to hear, though.
Let me tell you a hiring mistake that I had. I made a hiring mistake. And I want to protect everybody involved. I'm not gonna say the company.
Is it about John?
That was another hiring mistake. But that's not the one I'm talking about.
Did you fire him?
No, you quit. You got fired.
I quit.
Okay.
Nah, you got fired.
I quit.
He had the option.
Oh, he had the option.
He had the option. So, believe it or not, all three of us worked together in one place.
One of us was fired.
One of us was fired.
The other two played basketball for 6 out of the 8 hours of our shift.
One of us only had to show up one day of the week and be there on time and get a check. Just had to show up.
It wasn't me.
Who are we speaking about?
somebody else. But my hiring mistake. So I interviewed this person, and the person on the line, and I'm interviewing him, and the dude is sharp, got experience out the ass. Like, I'm like, oh, this guy's great. You're hired. I get a call 2 weeks later from like the director of that department, like the head of that department, and I'm like, we're cool, but like not like this for you to be fucking video calling me in the middle of the day. I'm like, this is weird. So I get on the call, and she's holding back a smirk already, and I'm like,
oh, you know you fucked up.
I'm like, what's going on?
You know you fucked up.
And she was like,
when someone's super superior than you, it's like they answer on the phone and they got a little smile on their face. You fucked up. You fucked up.
I knew I fucked up as soon as I saw the corner of my screen. The call was coming in. I was like, fuck. I was like,
you took the MAGA hat off?
Exactly. I was like, let me see. I'm in Texas. I had to put it on.
Oh, you had to put the MAGA hat on.
I was in Texas. I had to put it on.
That's right.
And I was, I was like, yeah. And she was like, hey, did you hire so and so? And I'm like, sounds familiar. Let me check. And I ran into my files, and I'm like, fuck, because I did. So right away before I even answered, I pulled up the resume. I started reading through it, and I was like, okay, I remember this guy. And I'm like, yeah, I remember him. Worked 7 years here, 4 years here. What about him? He was like,
showing off his talent.
Yeah, I was like, this is why I'm like, this is why I hired him. I'm like, yo, he has 7 years customer service, like, call center, like, yeah. And she's like, okay, anything weird happened during the interview? Like anything you might want?
Killed somebody?
No, he didn't eat the ketchup, the colored ketchup. He ate, red ketchup. He didn't have the green ketchup. That would have been.
He had his Red Wings.
You know what? That is disgusting. All right.
What's going on?
We can talk about Red Wings later if you want. If you want to talk about Red Wings later.
Oh, we good.
I'm good.
We good.
So she's like anything like
Wait,
weird?
you haven't done it, like?
No.
You're a liar.
Anything?
I don't believe you.
Okay. Anything out of the ordinary, like anything out of the ordinary happened during the interview, and I'm like, no. Had rattled off his resume, like, no, he has 7 years experience, and that. And she's like, okay. And she's like, well, he showed up, came to work, and he's in a wheelchair, right? In my first.
So it wasn't the time that in high school where you and Andy?
What?
The time in high school where you and Andy, your teacher showed up in the wheelchair?
No, that was a fucked up story, but no, that's not the time. So she's like, oh, he's in a wheelchair, and right away I was like, so, like people are in wheelchairs, like so.
Yeah, what's your deal, lady?
Yeah, like what the fuck is up with you? What's going on with you? Like so, what's up? And she was like, I was like, so what's the problem? And she was like, no. And she was like, he also is paralyzed from the neck down.
So how the fuck was he moving the wheelchair?
And my first thought was like, this motherfucker lied to me. This motherfucker. Yo, I described the job to this guy. I told him what the job was, bro. It's filling out paperwork. It's typing shit. How you can't use your hands and you have to type shit?
Maybe he got a tongue.
Imagine
Oh my
Wait, the what? The
God.
what?
the whole day looking at that keyboard.
Oh my God, bro. So,
He said the whole day looking at keyboard.
bro,
Yo, when's my break, bro? I'm tired.
that's what you be telling her?
Yo, you spilled the rosé, bro.
He said, another. He said,
It's on my pants.
he said, yo, when's my break? I'm gonna stop.
Nah, it doesn't get.
Honestly, would you have a kid if you had a break?
It's a long story less long. Dude says, she says, yeah, so he needs like $100,000 worth of what's the term?
Equipment.
Of like accommodations, because they find out that the building doesn't really accommodate him as well either. Like, so there's a whole bunch of shit's going on, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm never gonna hear the end of this shit. And lo and behold, never hear the end. Whenever we all get together, we're like, yo, Christian, you remember?
The quadriplegic?
You remember when you hired so and so? And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Yo, and not forever. I'm gonna be the guy that hired a person to fill out paperwork with no arms.
Yeah,
Forever.
So his tongue wasn't working.
No, someone's working. But the reason he's a fucking liar is because he has 7 years of fucking call center experience. How you have 7 years with no fucking arms? He's a fucking liar, bro.
Maybe he had a headset. Yeah.
Nah, he's a fucking liar.
Hey Siri, answer the phone. You feel me?
7 years?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
They didn't have that shit 7 years ago.
Yeah, Siri.
He's
The,
a fucking
the moral of
lie.
the story is, if you're looking to get a job, just lie. That's the moral of the story.
No, you'll never know until you get in there. You feel me? How did he get in there? Still, it was running on my.
So wait, did you
head.
fire
Yo,
him?
No, so what ended up
Did
happening?
you fire John?
Yeah. But what ended up happening with that guy was he just no longer started showing up. He just didn't come. So it kind of.
He showed up to do what exactly?
He showed up to the training, yo, and it was during the pandemic. So like he needed so much help that he needed people to put his mask on too.
Motherfucker was out there using his fucking forehead to
Bro.
fucking press the keys.
You know what they was telling me? They're like, yo, damn, Christian, you giving out stimulus checks out here? You giving out stimulus to everybody? Oh my God. I'm telling you, I'm never gonna hear the end of that shit. You want to talk about John?
We could talk about John.
John got
fired.
fired.
My grandma got fired.
You say your grandma got fired? Why'd your grandma got fired?
Yeah.
I had a rough night. You know.
This motherfucker really forgot that we follow him on social media. Went out to a party and he's like, I don't feel good the next day.
Yeah, bro.
Motherfucker, we know why you don't feel good. Like,
bro, all night at fucking New Brunswick type shit, fucking partying it up, and then he hits me in the morning like, yo, I can't come to work, yo, I don't feel too good, and I'm like, I'm your friend, I'm on your social, I see you partying.
It was a rough night,
bro. So I said, yo, you want to quit or you want me to fire you? Like, what's going on?
Quit, bro. I'm done with this shit.
That's not what you said.
You were like, spent 20 seconds on the clock.
You were like, yo, go ahead, just fire me, because go ahead. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a speech ready for you, and I'm gonna tell you. And I never did.
Yeah, you never gave me the speech.
I never gave you the speech. We just cut ties. We just cut ties.
Potitopia was different.
Potitopia was cool. There's a lot of vegans in there.
A lot of biting my tongue.
Yeah, a lot of vegans. I mean, like a lot of customer service jobs, biting your tongue.
A lot of throwing out the garbage.
Yeah, a lot of that. What do you think are some of the what do you think are the vegans' goals with everything? Because a lot of vegans are against this animal.
Yo, you have something against vegans, bro.
Yo, it's just this is what bothers me. Like, I
get them. They don't like cheese. You're fucking weird. You're fucking weird. You don't like cheese.
But this is what bothers me is, what do you want?
You know what's crazy? I've lately picked up eating like queso frito. I didn't like it before, but now I love that shit.
Didn't like fried cheese before?
Not like the Tropicana fucking fried cheese and shit.
Yeah.
I didn't like that shit before, but now I'm like in love with that shit.
Serial killer. You know what I'm saying? Serial killer shit.
Since a young age.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you know what else is some serial killer shit? If you have dinner, and you know how you have dinner, you may have a cup of water or a cup of juice or something. If you have dinner with a cup of milk, serial killer.
No.
Anybody here have dinner with a cup of milk?
Me.
Bro,
I will. That's true.
Xavier.
I will sit here and eat whatever the fuck it is and have a glass of milk next to it, like this.
How you say you dirty, nicely?
Just like that.
You dirty.
Nah.
There is no nice way.
Dirty, so.
But
You tell me you're eating
Arroz con habichuela, pollo, pernil, lo que sea, loco. I might have that milk right next, nigga.
Yo, hold on. Why are you putting so much, like...
It don't matter what it is.
You crazy.
For dinner, I'm having a glass of milk.
That is weird.
That's why your bones is weak.
We want to talk about colon too?
that's why he couldn't put his boner out.
Your boner weak, your bones weak, your fingers weak.
Can we not talk about my boner, please?
My problem with the vegans is my problem with the vegans is that, like, and everybody who's like, oh, the fucking animals, right? It's like, bro, we top dog right now. What do you want? Do you want lions to be running fucking free everywhere? Do you want all these animals to be fucking ravishing the fucking world and we have to fucking live in trees so these fucking animals don't fucking kill us and eat us? Like, what, you want us to go back to fucking being cavemen?
Nah, you start eating black bean burgers.
Black bean burgers to save the fucking world. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, so,
Oh,
so the vegans want us to eat a black bean burger in the fucking tree while there's fucking lions roaming the fucking floor.
It would have stopped the fire in the Gulf of Mexico. You remember when the water was on fire?
Uh-huh.
If we didn't have straws and we ate black bean burgers,
straws.
we wouldn't have the fire.
What else?
I feel like you're hating.
You
Wait,
think
how
it's
we
hating?
That's hate.
I think everybody.
Vegans are on a mission to save the world. And this
That's
is
fake, bro. Everybody needs a fucking cause to feel like they fucking.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a
I
cause to
low-key,
feel
I
like.
low-key agree with Christian.
Everybody fucking needs something to feel like they're contributing.
To something.
to
Something
something.
bigger.
Bro, you work at Walmart. You tweeting that the fucking straws are hurting these turtles, bro.
Yo, and paper
If you
straws
feel that strongly,
fucking suck, bro.
if you feel that strongly, get on a fucking boat and go fucking fix the issue. If you feel that strongly, do something other than just be on the internet talking about it. And like, I see everybody like on my timeline all the fucking time, like all these fucking dogs and fucking whatever, like every fucking these dogs are being are being tested on. Like, how you want penicillin? How you want penicillin? You want fucking your fellow neighbor to go through all these trials and shit so you can get penicillin? Like, yo, something's gotta give. You can't just. There just can't be no animal cruelty. I don't think so. Like, across the globe.
That's bold.
I don't think so.
That's bold.
I don't think like period, like just no animal cruelty. Like there's no testing on no animals. Like bro,
Nah.
like we're just that means that's gonna switch because the testing has to happen, right?
Yeah,
the
but
testing has to happen.
Science is so far advanced that you know exactly how XYZ is going to react with ABC. You know what I'm saying? That's how advanced science is.
The definition of science, right, is an experiment.
Well, you're talking about the definition of like theory.
Yeah, it's like you have to have an experiment, a proven experiment, right? The experiment has to happen, and this has to be the result.
A conversation I'm too drunk for.
This has to be the result, right? So if we stop doing that to certain animals, all right, then we're gonna have to do it to your neighbor.
Yeah, but
we're gonna have to pull your neighbor to do it. Like that's just gonna happen. And a lot of people are going crazy with the coronavirus. Like everybody's getting reactions. All right, if we couldn't test it on freaking Sparky, we gotta test it on the fucking population.
What's the problem? Survival of the fittest.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you don't want to test it on Sparky, then I'm sorry, your fucking neighbor's gonna die. Your neighbor might get fucking a blood clot because we're gonna have to. It's brutal. But it's the truth. Like, if you don't want to test it on anywhere else, I feel like science, you're gonna have to test it on people.
Like I said, I feel like science is so advanced. They already know what the reactions are gonna be.
So you just want like, yo,
nah.
We made this and fuck it. Distribute it to the people.
You don't have a mic. We wish you did. We gave you a mic, but you don't want to talk to us.
She says science is experimental.
Still, right now, experimental.
So like
no, because coronavirus. This isn't the first time coronavirus comes out. Coronavirus has been a thing for animals, and there's also SARS-1 or whatever the fuck it is. Mm-hmm. It came out in 2003 or whatever the fuck. That was the first time coronavirus came out, and I'm like, we already knew about this. Why the fuck are we testing again? You know what I'm saying?
Same like doctors, it's a practice. They practice it, right?
Yeah, I always say that like doctors, they call it a practice for a reason.
Yeah.
Because every day they're learning and practicing and treating these things. They're the experts because they know more about this thing than you do, than anybody else. But are they gonna get it right? They're probably the best person to guess it, right? They're probably the best guess. You know, it's like if you got a broken bone, and instead of going to your doctor, you go to John, and you tell John, John, how do I fix this shit right here?
I want a John with a broken bone.
No, with a broken bone, bro.
Oh.
And you go to John, you're like, yo, how do I fix this? Like, you go to a doctor because it's somebody who studied and has been in the field for a long time and can give you their expert opinion on what you should do.
I like that.
Duct tape?
Duct tape and 2 sticks.
Probably save you $2,000 or something, right?
Duct tape and 2 sticks. I've done it in video games. It works.
This guy's an EMT.
Yeah,
This is the EMT. What are you allowed to say, like, where you are? Like, in what area of Jersey you do?
I used to do?
Yeah.
I was more like North Jersey.
North Jersey?
Yeah.
Yo, so if you're in North Jersey, whoever's watching, don't get hurt because
don't call the ambulance.
Because you're gonna get freaking Steven. He's gonna show up.
Honestly, I could never tell if I like to be the medic more or the driver more. I didn't know which one I like more.
Oof. I'd probably like to be the driver.
I'll be the medic.
Well, the driver doesn't really do anything except for like eating red lights. That's all you really do. You have to. Red lights are stop signs technically. You stop, you look both ways, and then you go. You know what I'm saying? But being the tech is always so much fun. Like, oh, you about to die? I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's sick, bro. We talked about it before, but I think that's like sick. I mean, it might be a human trait where you're like if you're an EMT, you look forward to that action. So
I do.
So by you doing that, you're looking forward to somebody being hurt.
I told you about.
So you're almost like craving somebody being hurt. And we said it in the podcast before. You equate that to like a police officer. You crave
shooting black people.
Yeah, you fucking crave this fucking kind of thing. And I'm like, yo, is that a problem just because of the role of the job? Like the part of the job is to give tickets, to get into action. Like you train to use your gun. So now you wait and you crave to be in that kind of action. That's why I asked you, like, do you think it's the same thing with EMT?
I didn't crave to be like in a scene where people are dying, but I did crave bringing someone back.
And because you crave that, someone has to be on the brink of dying.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm saying that's almost sick to me. Like you want to save somebody's life so bad that you want somebody to be dying.
Honestly, that's
kind of weird. It's
but
like
that's being new, right? So after having served enough experience, you crave just nothing fucking happening. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like after you know a year or so experience, I'm just like I don't want nothing to happen. Like I want to spend the night sleeping on this couch, wake up and go home. But when I first started, I craved, you know, someone fucking dying and me saving them. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you're just like I don't give a fuck. Like I want to sleep, I want to go home, and that's it.
Some serial killer vibes, for sure.
100%. 100%.
Nah.
So after you know that you can save somebody's life, you want everybody to be safe. So you have to go through X amount of times of having sex before you feel like, all right, I'm doing it right. I can just.
How the fuck did we get here?
You have to go through. You have to say a couple lies and be like, all right, cool. Now I know I can do it. Nobody die.
How do you know you're doing it right?
Because you've saved multiple people's life already.
I don't know. Sex.
You made her come already.
Huh?
You made her come already, and you came too.
Okay.
You got something else?
Nah, bro. Nah.
Can we get into this? All right. I think we're good. Let me get one more drink. I want to do a toast for everybody. On camera too. I want to do a toast for everybody. On camera, let's do a toast.
Bring the audience in.
Yeah, everybody got a drink.
My drink is empty. Yo, to Theme Queens, to X Generation Studios, everyone here.
You're not talking to the mic. Can't hear shit.
Yo, Theme Queens, X Generation Studios, everybody here, have a drink with us. Woo!
Yo, pass me the tequila right there.
Yeah, pass it to me too.
I'm hot.
Oh, and to the brother-in-law with the audio.
Oh wait, hold on. Yo, we got a kick cam. We got kick cam. Shit, bro. Hold on.
No, take your time.
Y'all got pizza?
You put a pour in there, bro. That's not enough, though. That's not even a shot.
Damn, bro.
Now we're talking.
Wait, let's.
Right. You got up?
I'm supposed to drive home?
Yeah.
This is good.
You have a drink? You want a drink? You want a shot?
I'm good, bro.
All right, everybody.
Alright, well, bring it in.
All right. Anyways, everybody watching. Yo, salud.
They don't want to come in with us.
Yo, God bless. This is the beginning. Hope in years to come, once this grows, we have the same circle that's here. Kind of build onto this. Salud. What do we say?
So we all being rich.
Yeah. Pa arriba.
We all being rich.
Pa arriba. Pa abajo. Pa el centro. Nobody cares. Yo, to everybody watching. Pa arriba. Pa abajo. Pa el centro. Bombs up.
Yo, familia, muchas gracias for listening. Every Monday, tune in. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Make sure you like Themes Queens, X Generation Studios, everyone that helped us out today. I don't know what Misael's stuff is, but make sure you add him too. What is it? DJ what?
NASA.
DJ NASA, bro. We killed it today. You guys make sure you follow all of us. We'll tag every single person in this video.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Chris. So for moms,
For me?